How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you the latest from the Latah County Commissioners from the week of October 16th, 2022. Highlights from this week include a monthly meeting with the department heads and elected officials, a discussion on CASA funding, and a bid for Bulletproof glass. Let's get into it. The week began with a monthly meeting of the county department heads and elected officials. Highlights from that meeting included a legal refresher on the county social media policy in the midst of the election season, and an overview of the purpose, policy, and process document for the Capital Improvements Committee. Once this meeting was done, the commissioners went into an executive session for attorney-client communication. Following that, the commissioners went through some action items. They approved some agreements with Computer Arts, Inc. for software and support for both the Sheriff's Office and the county in general. They approved a fee waiver for HVAC system work at Robinson Park for the Facilities Department. They approved the amended pay increase for the commissioners and museum staff for fiscal year 2022 through 2023, and lastly, approved a BitGo software licensing agreement for the Planning and Building Department. Later that day, the commissioners held a discussion with the prosecutor, coroner, and other legal representatives regarding the 2nd Judicial District CASA program. CASA is a program that deals with the child protection system, allowing for advocacy, stability, and safety for children in the midst of an ongoing case, alongside continued childcare and oversight in the event that that case continues for an extended period of time. Representatives for CASA were looking for county funding for their own devoted attorney to the program, as opposed to dealing with whichever public defenders happened to be involved in a particular case that CASA was also involved in. This proposal was met with some concern by the coroner and the prosecutor, particularly because of the county's already established public defense budget, and the fact that the public defense system in Idaho may soon be changing rather dramatically at the state level, making any changes for funding now irrelevant rather quickly. The commissioners encouraged the representatives for CASA to take their input directly to the state rather than the county, and the discussion concluded with no further action being taken. Wednesday began with an executive session for a personnel annual review. This was followed up by a brief discussion of bids for bulletproof glass construction for the district court. 2 bids were made. One for about $69,000 and another for just over $90,000. Because of the dramatic difference in numbers, the commissioners opted to continue the discussion for a later time so that the facilities crew has time to look over the bids and evaluate if there is anything substantially different outside of the price between the two. The commissioners then took a look at a document which detailed homeowners' exemptions and recaptures with the assessor's office. A brief discussion of the county's current standing lawsuit with the Idaho State Tax Commission was held, with some questions being asked about how that lawsuit may affect current action on this particular document, as the lawsuit does relate to property taxes. Ultimately, it was decided that the best course of action for the county's operations was to maintain course until things change, and the commissioners approved the document as it stood before going off the record for the day. And that's the latest from the Latah County Commissioners. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.